Hello everyone. My name is CNA Agarwal from BISP Solutions and the topic for today is reporting currency balances. While setting the primary ledger, we can set a reporting currency balances. We can maintain and report accounting transactions in additional currencies by maintaining the reporting currencies books or reporting currency ledger. If we maintain and report accounting records in different currencies, we can do this by defining one or more reporting currencies for the ledger. So, for apart from the currency mentioned in the primary ledger, the journal entry can be recorded in that currency and in the reporting currency uh, also. So, when we set up a reporting currency using the manage reporting currency task, we select a currency conversion level which can be balance, journal, or subledger level. Under the balance level, when we run the translate general ledger account balance process, balances are transferred from a specified ledger to the reporting currencies and converted. Under the journal level, when we post journals, the posting process copies the journals to reporting currencies for the sources and categories that we specify in the general conversion rules section on the create or edit reporting currency page. At the subledger level, when we run the create accounting process in the primary ledger, the process creates the subledger journals for the primary ledger and the reporting currency both. When to use the reporting currency? So, do not use journal or subledger level reporting currencies if our organization translates the financial statements to our parent company's currency for consolidation purposes infrequently. For that, standard translation functionality will meet our requirement. This means that if there is a very infrequent consolidation process which takes place, there is no requirement of using the reporting currencies. But if there is a frequent requirement, then we should use the journal or the subledger level reporting currencies because it will manage our cost efficiency if we'll do so. Consider the general or the subledger level reporting currencies when any of the following condition exist. When you operate in a country whose unstable currency makes it unsuitable for managing our business, as a consequence, we manage our business in a more stable currencies while retaining the ability to report in the unstable local currencies. So we will be managing two currencies. One will be stable and another will be unstable. So for that, we'll be using one primary ledger, one currency, and the second, the reporting currencies. If we operate in a country that's part of a European Economic and Monetary Union (EMU), and we select to account and report in both the EMU currency and the national currency unit, then we should use the subledger level or the general level. However, the second condition is very rare since most countries have moved beyond the initial conversion, the EMU currency. How balances for reporting currencies are calculated? If you use reporting currency at the journal or subledger levels, journal are posted in your reporting currencies when you create accounting, post journal entries, or translate balances. General ledger and subledger accounting automatically generate journals in your reporting currencies when where the entered currency amounts are converted to the reporting currency amount. So simply what we do, we first manually post the journal batch in our functional currency which is mentioned in the primary ledger. Then using the reporting currency functionality, the journal is converted automatically in our reporting currencies by using the daily rates mentioned in the conversion rate types. So we'll go in the instance and see how we manage the reporting currencies. So For managing the currency, reporting currencies, search for manage primary ledger under the task and under our project, and you have to select the manage reporting currency option from the primary manage primary ledger option and not the define secondary ledger option. Over the under the define secondary ledger, there is an option of managing the reporting currencies. We do not have to select this, but the above one. So we'll click on the go to task. Over here, two reporting currencies are already created. We'll create a third one. So for that, we'll click on the create icon. So we can give the name as USRCIND LED. This stands for US reporting currency India ledger. Over here, we can select the currency conversion level. So if we select balance, the only thing which we have to specify is the currency in which we want to manage the reporting currency, and then the rate types, which is corporate for the period average rate and period end rate, and the translate route period to date are already selected over here. So only what we have to mention is the currency. But when we select the conversion level as general or subledger, then the options will change. So for the journal, these will be the options. Likewise, for the subledger, these options will be same. So we'll set up for the subledger level. Now currency we'll mention over here is India. I'll quickly search it from here. INR, Indian rupee. And first open period is the period which we have to open in this reporting currency for the reporting currency ledger. We can search the period from here. January 21 or January 22, whatever you want to select as the first open period. Then this is the rounding account which has been selected. So from here we can manage the account. We can select the rounding account. After that, the revaluation basis can be selected. Revaluation in our ledger and the reporting currency book are necessary to satisfy the accounting regulations of the country in which our organization operates. We can also enable the general approval from here. Then we have to specify the default conversion rate type. So I'll select corporate over here. If you want to retain transaction rate type, you can select as yes. If you will select yes, so the transaction will be converted to the reporting currency. Then if there is no currency rate mentioned, then you can use the last rate or you can select as report error. So we'll select as report error. Now we can specify the general conversion rules. Retain general creator for source ledger, select yes over here. And at these level, general source is other, general category is other, and you can select convert generals to this reporting currencies as yes. So for here, if we want to enter for revaluation, we can enter no. We don't want to convert generals to the reporting currencies at the level of revaluation. So we can select general source as revaluation and journal category as revaluation. At this level, we don't want the journal to convert into the reporting currency. So we'll select no. Over here, we can set the data conversion and sequencing options also. So this way, we have created a reporting currency book. And now when we'll create the general entries, so over there, we can use this reporting currencies to convert our ledger journal entry into the reporting currencies. So that was all about the reporting currencies. Hope you have understood the same. Thank you for watching.